Hey everybody, I'm Nancie McDermott, and lately I've been thinking about pumpkins, but I'm thinking small. Today I want to talk about making pumpkin pie, and not just the standard pumpkin pie that you get on the Thanksgiving table, if you are so inclined, but a smaller version that's easy to make, cooks quickly, and is a fantastic treat to have around for your family, for a Halloween treat, all the way through the holidays. It's pumpkin season. Now, yesterday I went to my local Food Lion, big grocery store, and they had a whole section of, they called them heirloom pumpkins. So there were different colors, different shapes. There were white ones. There were ones with lots of bumps. I fell in love with this one. This great big, I don't know how heavy it is, but it's a good upper arm, upper body exercise for me. This beauty is a pumpkin. I got it for cooking. So for a cooking pumpkin, a big one with big, thick walls with lots of pumpkin-y flesh is ideal. So this one is a good cooking pumpkin. This one is a good cooking pumpkin because it was called sugar pie pumpkin. This one is called a Seminole pumpkin, and I got it at my grocery store just because I love its jaunty hat. I love how it's got its little sideways look. This one is a good, if it's heavy, that's a good one for cooking. But I'm not here to tell you how to make the pumpkin. You know what I use when I'm making pumpkin pie? I love to get my hands on a can. This brand and other brands you can find organic. Finding canned pumpkin is something that makes for a wonderful shortcut, and it is delicious. So I like, when I'm making pumpkin pies, especially when I'm making these little ones to share, I like to take the shortcut of using a canned version. I also usually use evaporated milk to go with it. You could use half and half instead. And of course, you could prepare your own pumpkin if you know how. But like I said, this is about making a quick pumpkin treat. And I'm going to show you how. When you're making this recipe, if you make your own pie crust, do that. You're going to need about 3 sheets that you need for a standard pie, or buy 2 boxes of prepared pie crust like this. There's a frozen brand. There's lots of good ones out there. You're going to need 3 rolls like this. You unroll it, and then you cut it into the shapes that you want. Now, I've dropped the recipe in the description box below. So let's get started on making our pumpkin pie minis. Now we're going to let them bake and then cool to room temperature. just give them a little bit of an assist to get them out. I'm going to put 3 of them on a plate here and top them. That one's stuck just a little bit, and I just need to come around the sides and just straight down, loosen it up. Give a little push, see how it twisted and turned, it wants to come out. There it is. So I've got 3 of these nice big ones in one spot, and let's see, I've got a nice little yellow plate. I've got my minis, and I'm going to put those, again, lift those out. They're almost round on the bottom. I can certainly get 3 on this. I may even add it up, and I'm gonna put 5, because why not? Because they're so cute together. All right, so I've got my mini pumpkin pies out, room temp, and of course they're ready to eat. They're wonderful, but I love whipped cream and pumpkin pie together. So I whipped a little cream in my mixer with, I like to use granulated sugar. I like to use brown sugar. I like to use confectioner sugar. You can even use honey or maple syrup. You don't even have to sweeten it. You could do however you want the sweetness to happen. Just add the sweetening toward the end once it's already looking like whipped cream, because it doesn't need a whole lot of time to get mixed in. And I like to use almond extract instead of vanilla. I did that for this one. I'm having something that's sort of an autumn flavor. So I'm just going to dollop on some lovely cream. Ooh, probably need a smaller pointy spoon for this one. I'm gonna change because I want it to go in one spot directly. So I'm gonna scoop that on. I like it, of course, I love to get a lot of cream like that one, but I like to have a smaller dollop because I like it when it shows what kind of pie this is. So this one here, whoop, well, I'm getting too much. Okay, so this is my favorite because it shows the darkness of the pumpkin. You can tell what it is, but nobody's ever complained about too much whipped cream at my table. And let's do these. Again, here I can do a nice big generous dollop. And if you have some kind of sprinkles you want to put on top, if you've got some pumpkin spice, you could add that and sprinkle it over, or just have it plain. You could use whipped mascarpone cheese. You could add sour cream to the whipped cream. There's lots of ways to go. But these are just pretty perfect and wonderful exactly the way they are. If you're taking them somewhere, take them in a container and add the whipped cream at the last minute. Whipped cream or no, they're delicious. I hope you make them. Let me know in the comments if you make them, if you have any questions. The recipe is down there, and I thank you for watching. See you in the next video.